2011 Mercedes E350 spark plug replacement. I'm Brian Essett from How to Automotive. I'm going to walk you through the steps of replacing the spark plugs. We're going to get started by removing the top engine covers. So we're going to take our hands and put them at the front of the covers, left and right side, and lift straight up and off. Next, we're going to remove the two snorkels on the left and right side by pulling the snorkels toward you and off. So you'll pull inwards, lift upwards, and pull off. Now we're going to pop the clip off the back of the air cleaner. I like to use a flat blade screwdriver to pop the clip off in the back. Once you get that off, you're going to pull the fresh air inlet off of the secondary air injection pump like this. Now you're going to grab the right and left side of the air cleaner, lift straight up. Once you pop it free, you're going to pull it out toward you and remove it. Now we're going to unplug all 6 coils. And we're going to need a flat blade screwdriver like this. You're going to put it in between this little tab here. Give it a light twist. Then you're going to push the clip inwards. And then pull the connector off like this. And you're going to do that for all 6 of the coils. So the next step is to unbolt all 6 of the coils. So we're going to remove all the screws from all 6 of them, and we're going to use a T30 Torx bit, and I'm going to be using my cordless Milwaukee ratchet. I will leave a link in the description in the video, that way if you guys want to check this out, this is a pretty cool tool and worth checking out. So once they're unbolted, you just grab the coils, give them a twist and pull and lift straight out. And once you got them out, I like to lay them out on my bench in the exact order that I took them out. To remove the spark plugs, you're going to need a 5/8 spark plug socket and about a 6-inch extension and a 3/8 drive ratchet like this. I like to remove all the spark plugs by hand and not use power tools. Power tools are known to rip the threads out of the aluminum cylinder heads. Now that I got the spark plugs removed, I like to take a good look at them and see how the engine's performing by looking at the condition of the spark plugs. I look for signs of the car running rich or lean. Also look to see if the engine is burning oil, conditions like that. I'm going to be using Bosch replacement spark plugs. I will link these up in the description of the video. That way if you need to pick them up, you can get those. So I'm going to install these, and some manufacturers like you to put anti-seize on them. But Mercedes is not one of those, so I put the spark plugs back in the cylinder heads dry with nothing on the threads, and I recommend you do the same. So these spark plugs come pre-gapped, and they're not really recommended gapping platinum spark plugs. So if your gap is off, I recommend you return the spark plug and not re-gap it. So now you're going to install your spark plug back into the socket, run it down into the tube, and start it by hand. After it bottoms out, you're going to use a 3/8 drive ratchet and run it into it snug. Then you can use a torque wrench and torque the spark plug sockets down to 16 foot-pounds. You don't want to jerk the torque wrench, you want even pressure until it clicks. After tightening all 6 of the spark plugs, you can put your coils back in. Go ahead and put the screws back in, run them down and tighten them all up. And to speed things up, I'm going to use my little cordless ratchet here and run all the bolts in until they're tight. Once you get all the bolts tight, you can go ahead and plug the coils back in and make sure you push the little lock tab back in after you're done. Now we're going to reinstall the air cleaner, and it has to fit snug around the mass airflow sensor, and also has these little clips on the corners, and they're going to fit on these rubber grommets here, 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 and here. So you'll line it around the mass airflow sensor and then make sure over the tabs in the corners and push the whole air cleaner assembly on until it snaps down into place. Now that the air cleaner is on, you'll snap the clip back over the mass airflow sensor. Then you're going to plug in the fresh air inlet for the secondary air injection pump like this. Now we're going to take the 2 snorkels on the left and right side and reinstall them on the air cleaner. After that, we're going to take the top engine cover and line up the tabs here with the tabs over here and here. And here and then press it on. And that'll complete the job of replacing the spark plugs on a 2011 Mercedes E350. I'm Brian Essett from How To Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching my videos, encourage you to subscribe, invite you to head over to the howtoautomotive.com website for more valuable videos like this, and also to remind you that I will be linking up the parts and tools that I use in this video in the description, so look for them there. Thank you again for watching.